Today on the Tiger Basketball Report, we'll review the Tigers' games against UNCW and William & Mary. Get ready, fans. The Tiger Basketball Report starts now.
For an athlete, there's nothing scarier than a torn ACL.
Athletes trust us with their care and their careers because we're a recognized leader in sports medicine.
Get back to your active life sooner with MedStar Sports Medicine.
Wise Markets Ice Cream Plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and it's locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl, chocolate-covered pretzel. How can you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packets of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Hello and welcome to the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. The Tigers wound up their regular season play on the road against UNCW and William & Mary. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Works it into the right corner. Three-point shot on the way by Flemings, and he hits it. 3-2 in favor of the Seahawks. Feed it left side, three-point shot by Bryce, and he cans it. So they're 2 for 2 from three-point range early on, and it's 10-6. Hits the rim, no good. Rebound loose. Mike grabs it. He'll head to the basket again. Basket's good, and he's fouled. Gets a screen from Kaycock, and he lost control of the ball. It's loose. Gorham picks it up. He's going to go down and slam it home. 13-10 Tigers. Feeds it to Flemings. He'll fire a quick three off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Starr. Starr ahead to McNeil. McNeil drives, lays it up and in. 19-17 Tigers. Jordan with his first bucket of the night. Talley feeds. Alley-oop for Kaycock, and he slams it home. We're tied at 19. Throws it into Talley. Feeds it. Jump shot by Bryce is good. C.J. Bryce with 11 points. And UNCW up 25-23 with 5:35 to go in the first half. Martin going to take it to the hoop, goes up, hits off the rim, no good, but the tap is good by Justin Gorham. Justin with his third bucket of the night. He's got 6. Dribbles around to his right, bounces it left to Bryce, fires a three-point shot, and he hit it. 45-40, so it's a 4-point play for the Seahawks. Bryce up top. Three-point shot by Ingram is good. And the Tigers are down 8, and a timeout called by Pat Skerry. Flemings brings it up over midcourt. Flemings lost control of the dribble, and McNeil comes up with it. Jordan brings it over midcourt. Jordan heads straight to the basket, lays it up and in. 55-49, McNeil with 4 points. Passes back up top, Adalamoto for a three-point shot, and he got it. William with the Tigers' just second three of the night. He's got 20, and the Tigers trail by 6. William makes a move, lost control, got it back, flips it out to Mormon, wide open for a three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Adalamoto pumps and slams it home. That was a frustrating slam there by William. He's got 28. Back to his left, three-point shot by Malinowski is good. Greg Malinowski with his 46 three-pointers. Dixon to the top of the key. He'll fire a three-point shot, and he got it. Daniel Dixon with his 71st three-point basket, and the Tribe is up 14-2. Morcell tips it down low to Eddie Keith. Turns, shoots, banks it home. Eddie with his first bucket. And it's 18-6. Cone up top, passes left side to Rowley for a three, and that's good. Paul Rowley with his 32nd three-point basket of the year, and it's 23-8. Rowley down low to Knight, goes up for the slam, he got it, and he's fouled by Mike Morcell. Deshaun fleeds it to Starr, gonna fire another three. Another one for Brian, back-to-back threes, and the Tigers are down 13 all of a sudden, 31-18. Jordan to his left to Martin for a three-point shot, good. Zane Martin with 6, and the Tigers are down 5, 35-30. Pass left side to Keith, back up top to Starr. Drives into the paint, puts it up with the left hand and gets it to go. Nice move, Brian Starr. Tigers down 11. Feed it to McNeil for a three. Good. Jordan McNeil with his first three of the ball game, and the Tigers down 15, 55-40. To Cone. Cone going to drive, and he's stripped. Thomas comes up with it ahead to Zane Martin. Going to go one-on-one with Pruitt, lays it up and in. Zane with 8, and the Tigers are down 18, 69-51, midway through the second half. Passes to McNeil, down low to Adalamoto, drives and slams it home. Tigers down 13. Looking. They throw it off the back of a William & Mary player, and Starr lays it up and in. Tigers down 10, Starr with 10. Back up top to Pruitt. Feed down low, Knight all alone for a monster slam. He's got 20. Tigers down 5 again. Tries to get it into Adalamoto, does. And William drives, basket's good, and he's fouled. William Adalamoto with a power move to the bucket. Lets the ball dribble over midcourt before he picks it up. Gonna flip it, left corner, McNeil for three, good! Timeout, Pat Skerry with 12.1 seconds left. The Tigers are down 2.
Towson finishes the regular season at 19-12 overall, 11-7 in the CAA. And as always, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry. And Coach, rough road trip to finish up the year, but against UNCW, you're in the ball game the whole way. They're the conference champion. Against William & Mary, you're down 22 in the second half. You come back and almost overtake them. You had to be proud with the effort that your team gave in both games.
Yeah, well, it was. I mean, guys have competed all year, albeit for one game at James Madison. Although I don't know if that wasn't from a competitive standpoint. We just were out of whack, you know. But, yeah, guys played hard. You know, we didn't have everybody playing at their best, which I think really cost us in those games. Two very good home teams, both teams in the top 4 of the conference. You know, to lose by 4 is, you're right there. You know, you'd love to see potentially those teams again on a neutral floor next weekend. So, you know, close, but no cigar. But yeah, certainly the guys. This has been as far as a toughness group. This group competes pretty hard.
The game against UNCW, the highlight of that was William Adalamoto basically taking the team on his back, scoring 33 points. I mean, he was a monster down in Wilmington.
Yeah, I think that was as good of a performance by a Towson player in a long time. I'm not sure Jarrell had a performance like that. That's not a disrespect. Williams had a great career for us here, but he was just a special performer. His toughness that night was off the charts.
I mean, there was a dunk in that game where you could just see he was like, no one's denying me tonight, because you don't see that out of William often.
It's nice to see it, and it's certainly in him. And he's a proud kid, and he wants to keep winning. He's a great teammate, so I think he's playing with a great sense of urgency, which you love to see from our seniors. And as I said this a couple weeks, he's a great guy to have around. He means so much to our team.
The William & Mary game, you guys didn't start off well in either half. They got out to a big lead. You started to close it in the first half. Then in the second half, they jump out to a big lead again, and then you cut it down to 3 at one point. And you had a 5 on that floor over the last 8-9 minutes of the ball game, which we normally don't see. But what was it about that group that was effective against William & Mary?
Well, they were just more effective than some of the other guys that normally play who weren't effective. So Deshaun and William really rallied. They hadn't played well early in the game, and I was proud of their toughness and bouncing back. But certainly, Justin deserved to be on the floor. Jordan McNeil deserved to be on the floor. I thought Brian Starr had a very good week for us, just quarterbacking the team in both games. Very good week, defensively as well. And Zane was helped us too. So it's been one of the things about the group. The depth helped us that day get back in the game, because if we could only ride 5 guys, we wouldn't have got back in the game. But like I said, especially a guy like Jordan. And then like Deshaun, those guys really stepped up and allowed us to get back in the game.
Jordan has started to come on here over the last 5-6 games of the season, which I'm sure you're very happy to see.
I've been pleased with Jordan. I still think that he's got to take one more step, which he can for us, but he shot the ball better, and we need him to shoot the ball. And when he's locked into doing that, it really helps us. I'm still on him a little bit. We want him to be a more consistent defender and rebounder, because he's so athletic and he's an intelligent player. But he's a guy that's shown really good leadership skills. He has a good sense of winning. He's an unbelievably good teammate. So, I mean, I still feel like he hasn't hit his wall. I still think that there's another step for him.
When you take a player like that out of Baltimore who comes from a storied program, how much does that affect who you look at? I mean, do you look at the high school that the kid is playing at, and that they come from a winning background, that they come from a background where basketball is important to the school?
Well, I think it helps. Like Jordan played for Pat Skerry at Mount St. Joe's, as good a coach as there is in the country, and as good a program as there is. So it's just like getting the guys we have from Newman Goretti that have won state championships and stuff. When you get guys from really good players or really good AAU teams, which we have, especially some of the AU teams here in the DMV area, I think what you find as a coach, when they come into a program, one, they're used to being coached every day, and they understand what comes with that, lifting, training, academics. The second thing that happens is they're used to playing with other good players. It's not like the guy that's just been a high school star. You put him in college and he's like, well, wait a second, I'm not the guy anymore. Well, no, there's good college teams or a good team have a lot of guys. So that's something where I think it really helps these guys that have played with other really good players. They're used to that. And they also understand that to win, you can't just be one guy. You've got to have a lot of good players to do that.
Well, the Tigers have a lot of really good players, and they'll be showcased down in Charleston, South Carolina. That will do it for us today on the Tiger Basketball Report. Join us next time when we preview the Tigers CAA Tournament Opener against Northeastern. For head coach Pat Skerry, I'm Spiro Morekas. Thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers.